Hello, everybody.
Good morning, friends.
Joe here.
Kevin.
I'm very excited for this season.
I did not expect what we got in the premiere, but I loved it.
I loved it too. Did not expect it either. I love that they're going for it.
Yeah.
Why not? Go out with a bang.
Yeah, well, I thought about what you said. They didn't know really that they were getting canceled until halfway through the season.
Yeah.
But
they had suspicions.
I was thinking about it, and here's where I'm at, and I could be completely wrong, right? Mm-hmm. I think after the 2 seasons and the marketing that wasn't really working for the show and getting an audience that wasn't really working for the show, but it had its diehards.
Yeah.
That's why it's still on, why it had a 3 season, right? Yeah. I feel like the showrunner was like, you know what? We've been trying to grow our audience for the last 2 years, and it's not working.
Let's do it for the fans.
So screw it. Let's just make the show we want to make for the people who are loving the show. And I feel like they really went for that in the first episode. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like it was more about, let's just make the show we want to make because we're not getting any bigger rather than we're going to be canceled anyway. Let's blow it up.
That's kind of a good idea, though. If a show, I'm not going to say it hasn't hit its stride because I feel like in season 2 it really hit its stride.
I do too.
But to really give the fans what they want, and not in a pandering or like
no, not at all.
Way, that's good. Like,
yeah,
that's really well done. You know what I mean? And I had a buddy who's seen the show, my roommate actually, and I was like, we were talking about the show. He's already seen the show, and we were just ranting about season 2 and like how good it was. And I was like, I'm a little worried. We're starting season 3. Does it kind of fall off at all? Because I know it's shorter. And he's like, oh no. He's like, season 3 is amazing.
I saw on Patreon several people said season 3 is their favorite season of the show.
Yeah, he loved it. He's like, just wait. You're in for so many great bits. He's like, it's a really good season. Like they end the original run really well. And I'm like, I'm glad to hear that. I'm very excited to see this.
Yeah, they absolutely destroyed the premiere
because that second season was incredible. Like every episode was hilarious.
Yeah,
like no jokes were wasted.
Yeah, they really. I mean, season 1. Just back to the pilot. They just destroyed it all the way through. The show was amazing, start to finish.
Absolutely, and I think that like when I think about the show, I do think about season 2 just because of like how refined it was, how everything was always on point. Season 1 was incredible, but like Buster losing a hand, all those bits, amazing, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens this season.
They definitely did go bigger in season 2 for
really
sure.
Did, yeah.
They've swung for the fences a lot in season 2.
Absolutely,
I loved. All right, go and jump into it. Now I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and give a special thank you to Actuarial Looker, Balazs Foldes, Chris Coincidence, Derek Peterson, JB Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverson, NJ, Sudagunda Varapu, Torgir Lingstad, and WearPanda47. As always, guys, thank you so much for being here with us.
Yes, and if you're watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
Yeah, we're almost to 1 million subs on YouTube, guys, right there. You're getting us right there. Keep going. If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've watched or we're currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including Arrested Development, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. On everything on Patreon, you will have to sync and watch along in your own source material. You will only see and hear us due to copyright law.
Previously on Arrested Development, Michael and his son were camping out at the family cabin.
And they've added recaps here.
I'm just in the middle of a stupid girl problem.
I don't even have a girl, much less a stupid one.
No, the problem is stupid. The girl isn't stupid.
But if they ever had a child, it would be. The girl was his cousin.
Oh, that's funny.
Then we're gonna go down to the lake. We're gonna discuss your girl problem. It's gonna be fun. Especially the part about the cops.
But Pop had other plans.
Blue face still.
It's such a good visual bit.
And Michael awoke to find his camping trip going south.
Well, you better get up now if you want to see the lake.
Like it didn't even surprise him.
Yeah.
And that was when George Sr. made a desperate plea.
You won't send me back to prison
So I can be with my dear love, Lucille.
in the twilight of her face.
Michael didn't send his father back to prison, but instead arranged for him to be placed under house arrest.
We're never going to be out of each other's sight.
Which made this woman
Oh, this is fun.
his warden.
This is the part where he says, I made a huge mistake.
Send me back to prison. You gotta send me back to prison.
Yeah.
More touching.
More touching.
That's good. That's a good bit. Okay, that explains the recap because we saw stuff we didn't see.
Michael went to his parents' penthouse to discuss his father's ever-worsening legal situation.
Where's everybody?
How should I know, Michael? As soon as father came back, I've been like the invisible man. Hello? Can anyone see me?
Where's your hand, anyway?
Why even bother getting dressed up? I have no one.
Yeah.
Buster, come on now. You know,
did
if
blow
you're
it.
really lonely, maybe it's time you went out there and you got yourself a girl pet.
How about a turtle?
Great.
I've always loved those leathery little snappy faces.
You certainly have a type.
Oh my God.
Mother, have you seen my rubber hand?
Oh, it's in the dishwasher. Your father and I were using it.
Oh no.
Can't you keep my hand to yourself?
Use it for something?
He's just jealous that I have a man back in my life. And guess what else is back?
Oh no.
My breakfast?
My friskiness.
My friskiness. I'm a horny man.
Oh my God.
No, it's my breakfast.
Good callback.
I'm amazed Dad hasn't strangled himself with his belt yet.
Oh, we're into all kinds of freaky stuff.
Why do I eat breakfast before I come here?
What the hell is this?
Now that Dad's back, I'm going to perform one grand illusion for him before he strangles himself with his belt.
No, turns out they're into that.
Well, check it. The illusion is called Freebird. A magical bird, me in a beak, stands on a platform. There's a puff of smoke, and I'm gone. And seconds later, high above in a once empty cage, who should appear?
A guy that kind of looks like you?
No, not how I do the trick. Even if it was, I'd look like it up there.
Who's hiding behind this mirror?
No! For your information, Dad asked me to do this on the day he pleads not guilty. It's a spectacular protest. Protestacular. Maybe even get it on the local news.
His dad's gonna use this to escape somehow, isn't he?
Somehow.
Yes.
I was just looking for a marker. A magic marker.
Uses jokes.
Right.
For.
I want it out of my living room. Put it in Buster's room.
That's where she keeps things she has no need for. Oh, God.
Oh!
I'm gonna run this through again on pots and pans.
Oh my God.
No. God. Yeah, they're still going for it.
You know, Job, instead of trying to impress a father that couldn't care less about you, why don't you try spending some time with your son who's dying to reconnect with you?
Yeah, Steve Holt.
Yeah.
Job had discovered he was the father of this boy.
Then just tell him that Steve Holt stopped by, okay?
He'd been ducking him ever since.
Tom? Hey, he's the one who can't see me.
Because you were hiding in the trick?
Illusion, Michael.
What's he doing?
I so very much would like to be in your prostaticular as your look-alike.
Oh my God.
They're gonna see the ink. It's more of a leading man role, but it's not really done that way.
Should have used the permanent.
Oh my God.
Marker on his head the whole episode.
Trying to see why you want that divorce.
Yeah, well, actually I've been thinking, instead of spending money on a divorce, which can be slow, maybe I should get something faster.
Not the car. I said no to the Volvo.
The Lexus. The Volvo didn't have satellite radio, which is crazy. I mean, what are we, Amish?
Wow.
I knew you wouldn't have the guts to go through with the divorce.
You're one to talk. You haven't had a serious relationship since your wife, and you guys weren't even speaking toward the end.
A lot of that was the coma.
Oh my God.
I've heard your side.
Yeah, I've heard your side of it. You haven't had the guts to meet someone else.
Look who finally got his pants on.
Wow.
You've got 10 minutes.
You gotta get me out of here.
You're the one that said no to prison.
I was wrong. There, you just had to shut your eyes and take it. Here, you have to shut your eyes and give it.
Oh my God, man.
Now listen, we can't just go in there and plead not guilty. We have to have someone big behind us. Calls, and I got him.
Got who?
Andy Griffith.
Really?
Matlock.
Yeah, you never saw Matlock.
Not a real attorney, Dad.
Now, for 10 grand,
Andy Griffith shows up?
he'll actually sit behind us in court and read the paper. For 15, he'll actually sit at the defense table. For $20,000, he'll twice lean forward and whisper something in your ear. White suit, that's extra.
Oh, that's an awful lot of money for the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Juries love him.
That's just it, Dad. There won't be a jury because we are pleading guilty.
I am not guilty.
I think Ron Howard actually got Andy Griffith since they're old buddies.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. Are you ready for the bombshell?
Andy Griffith wasn't the bombshell?
I'm a patsy. I was set up by the Brits. A group of British builders contacted me for a partnership to build homes overseas. Did not know they meant Iraq.
We've got a picture of you with Saddam Hussein.
I thought that was the guy who played the soup Nazi.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I told him how much I liked his work. Brits used that picture to blackmail me. A picture like that, Michael, can end your career.
Not in every case.
Oh, Rumsfeld. That was good.
That's amazing.
These are dangerous people, Michael. They'll do whatever it takes to get inside this family and just bring us down.
British people.
And the men all sound gay, but they will rip out your heart and their breath.
And you want to go after these people?
Well, yes, it takes a little courage, Michael. I know that's not your strongest suit.
Wow.
You're even scared to ask a girl out on a date.
Why does everybody think that I'm scared of girls?
Because you're a chicken.
You're a chicken.
Do the dance.
Cuckoo-ca-cha! Cuckoo-ca-cha!
What are you doing?
Michael and women? A
That's what I was just telling him.
Look, I haven't found the right girl. When I do, I will ask her out. Has anyone in this family ever even seen a chicken?
Do it.
Wait, I got the perfect name.
Do it. Do it.
That's enough.
Oh. I love Jobs.
Yeah.
I love it. That's such a great bit.
All right, I'll see if there's any evidence of these nefarious Brits. But I'm warning you, if I can't, we're pleading guilty. You're either going back to jail, or if the judge shows absolutely no mercy at all, you'll be staying here with my mother. Lindsay, didn't want to tell you earlier, but I did get you a car.
Is it the Lexus?
It's more like a Lincoln.
He put the beak on.
Oh, come on!
Do you notice the neck on the... That's insane. The little chicken neck.
There's no satellite radio, but there's a banjo in the closet. And watch out for live-in. You will get some live-ins.
It's more like a Lincoln.
Worse than
That's
hop-ons.
funny.
Yeah.
Like a Lincoln. That's great.
Michael was investigating his father's case in the English section of Orange County.
My God.
I need to check the records for any British-owned building businesses.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You'll need a UK passport to check those files. They're for British eyes only.
Don't I look kind of British?
Perhaps if you're willing to lose £20.
The clerk was asking for a bribe.
Wow.
But this was lost on Mike.
You guys do go for the jugular.
If you find someone with a passport, we're here till 8 and do stay for the poppins.
So Michael went to the local pub to see if he could find someone with a British passport.
I am Lionel, and the soup of the day is... What's the soup of the day, Mum? Bread. And the soup of the day is bread.
And that's when Michael saw the most beautiful woman he'd ever seen. Not her.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Is that Charlize Theron?
That was like Charlize Theron.
It is.
It is, yeah. Yes, she's quite lovely.
Yeah.
Are you from Wee Britain?
Great Britain, actually.
I was wondering if you might be willing to go somewhere with me. I would pay you.
Pay me.
Not for sex. You think that I'm Jack the Ripper, right? Didn't he kill prostitutes?
I'm not a prostitute.
And I shall let you live.
Oh,
Michael!
He's so bad at this, yeah.
It's my worst. Hello. Let me try again. My name is Michael.
Rita.
Oh, I need access to these files that are apparently for British eyes only.
Lucky for you, my whole face is British.
It's across the street here. I really appreciate it. Hello. I thought you said you're open till 8.
Oh, yes. GMT. Everything here is on Greenwich Mean Time.
A curious street. Wait. I don't suppose that you're here tomorrow morning.
Oh, no, not in the morning, no. I'll be back at Slowbrook.
Slowbrook, the private school. Oh, you teach kids, huh?
Oh, I like to think they teach me.
How to eat crayons, throw tantrums?
Oh, no, not when I'm there. Very good.
I didn't mean to impugn your ability or turning into one of my worst goodbyes. Farewell, and our paths shan't cross again.
You can always just ask her out.
As you like it.
Michael would have walked away forever, but he was struck by something he remembered from his childhood.
It's the fight.
Must be the Poppins.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's wrong to
Liked it. It's just I was going to ask you. Preschools just go half day, right? And then I'm not trying to pick you up, but is there any way that I can come by, pick you up, bring you here?
I suppose I could sneak out at nap time.
Yes, perfect. And I shall drop you off alive, hooker or no.
That's so bad.
God.
Bias, still hoping to be in Job's trick, ventured into a costume shop he'd stumbled upon
He's looking for a wig.
Look who's back.
years earlier.
Gonna buy this time, or you just curious?
Buy curious. I have a big TV opportunity.
This is where all the big TVs come.
Let's start with the Eve Arden.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
Michael, meanwhile, called his sister.
I'll tell you that I got myself a date with a beautiful woman named Rita, and you're the chicken, not me. Cluck, 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 cluck.
Okay, that's a pretty good chicken.
It's like we getting like some spy stuff.
Plus 44. I know. They're doing like a really bad Bond parody.
Crazy brat!
What's the problem? I know what you were doing back there. You got half a brain. You leave it alone.
Talking about back in Wee Britain, I was just asking a few questions.
Yeah, you too many if you ask me. How would you like someone going after some stupid person in your family? Back up, you ponce!
Dad was not kidding about their breath.
Wow. Is he talking about her?
I'm wondering if it's about her, actually.
Michael had just been threatened by a foul-mouthed British man.
It's Michael, I'm not dressed.
Job, this is Michael. Should you be getting ready for your Freebird trick?
I couldn't get the rights to Freebird. Thinking about calling it Free Chicken. I thought you were investigating Dad's sinister British connection.
Free chicken. Everyone shows up for free chicken.
Yeah, free chicken. That's true.
Yeah, I tried, but when I was leaving, one of those British guys came after me and told me to back off. Can't believe it, but Dad may have been telling the truth.
Oh, okay.
So you came back here to hide like a child.
What are you doing locked in my office exactly?
Hiding from a child. Big difference.
Job, Steve Holt is your son. He probably just feels a connection.
He doesn't know what he feels. I'm tired of being told.
So dramatic.
What is this feeling?
That you're feeling is just what many of us call a feeling.
It's not like envy or even hungry.
You love?
What an erection feels like, Michael.
Oh my God, man.
No, it's the opposite. It's like my heart is getting hard.
Oh my God.
Maybe I am ready to be a father.
Dad?
Whoa.
It's my son, Joe. What is it with the fathers in this family? You're always trying to deceive their...
And that's when Michael realized that the man who threatened him must have been hired by George Sr.
I'm the patsy.
Okay.
Well, I gotta go.
I was wrong.
George Michael, sorry, but we're gonna talk about that girl later.
Now all I have to do is find that lookalike, Michael.
Hey!
It's a woman's wig.
I was told it was a bob.
And Michael confronted his father.
Find out anything?
Yeah, I did, Dad. I found out that no matter how many times I promised myself that I'm not gonna fall for it, I end up getting hustled by you.
What are you talking about?
Guy that you hired threatened me after I looked into the British connection.
Wait, somebody threatened you?
The wonderful performance, Dad. You're a regular Brad Garrett.
Brad Garrett.
And you can forget about pleading not guilty.
Guilty, we gotta plead guilty.
What?
Michael, I didn't hire anyone. I swear, if someone came after you, they're for real. He's a bad guy. They do not want this information out.
I don't know. I don't trust him, but it's
I don't either.
He said that he was gonna come after somebody stupid in our family. That could be Buster.
Could be Joe.
You're not guilty.
We have to plead guilty.
We gotta plead guilty.
We gotta throw ourselves on the mercy of the court.
We gotta get Andy Griffith.
Griffith in the suit.
The suit?
Please.
And Michael went to cancel with Rita.
Sorry, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not gonna be needing your passport after all. We're just gonna go to court, plead guilty. That'll be that.
So it's bye-bye to Rita then.
Yes, I'll shake your hand goodbye, but actually I was wondering if you might want to...
The blue paint.
I wouldn't make you blue.
Rita was just talking about the finger paint, but Michael didn't know that.
I was just wondering if you might want to bid me fair morrow.
God.
Michael was filled with self-loathing. Had he been Jack the Ripper, he would have soothed himself in a most unsavory way.
Oh my God. The smile.
Instead, he just sat in his car and ate a whole thing of candy bean. And back at the penthouse, Job had been called to see his father.
Me in the trick. You make me the guy in the cage.
Yeah.
Just gotta say, I'm really blown away by this. You really want to be part of my world. God, I feel like my heart is straining through my shirt.
They take the ankle monitor off when I get to court. So, you make me disappear, you put Tobias in the cage, and by the time they realize that that guy is not me, I'm running through the storm drains to freedom.
Where every day it rains.
What?
From heaven!
At least that one got away instead of him killing it.
I know you're looking for a twin for your illusion, and there's somebody I'd like to put in a plug for. Oh, correction. Make that 4,000 plug.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Mr. Gay, he's bleeding! Mr. Gay!
No. I was scared too, but I realized it was being a leading man.
Oh my God.
It's awful. It looks awful.
Oh, I can just taste those meaty leading man parts in my mouth.
All right, listen to me. The trick has changed. We want you to play me now.
Mean I'd have to
Yeah.
God, that is gross.
shave my very tender
That's so
head, I
nasty.
see.
My very tender head.
I jumped the gun on those new headshots.
Oh my God.
Later that day, Michael arrived at the courthouse.
I can't believe you're just giving up like this.
No, the guy threatened our family. We have to plead guilty.
No, I'm talking about that girl you said you had a date with.
All right, so I lied. It wasn't a date.
But you could have made one with her. I think that Poppins knocked the courage out of you.
How did you hear about the Poppins?
It's on the news.
An unlicensed Mary Poppins takes down another tourist. Is this the work of the itsy bitsy IRA?
What?
I don't want to talk about this right now, Dad. We're going to go in there. Andy Griffith's going to whisper something. We're going to plead guilty.
I don't know this newsman, but
It's a real news anchor.
he's great.
You didn't hear. We lost Andy.
What are you talking about?
You didn't like his trailer.
I thought we were making fun of him.
No one was making fun of Andy Griffith. I can't emphasize that enough.
Oh, God, don't look now, but Job's doing his magic show.
Stupid magic show. We gotta watch this.
I think a lot of people are probably here for the free chicken.
Gather around!
Yeah, you called it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Humans, I will show you the plight of an innocent man.
But if I saw free chicken, I'd be like, oh, what's up?
Bird!
Suits.
Start labeling these suits.
Who shall I send on this journey to that dangling cage?
Oh, pick me. So can I be a stupid trick?
Steve Holt, what are you doing here?
I just came to see the magic show. No, it was you.
Do you like magic?
No, I love it.
At that moment, Job chose to show his own son what he was capable of.
I've decided I will be performing the feat myself.
Wait, we're back to hair?
Fortunately for Tobias, he'd found it too painful to part with his new hair.
God.
Boy, did I catch a break.
So he opted to wear a bald cap.
This chicken
Oh my god.
shall be wrongly cooped.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is that chicken?
Oh my God! Dad, are you all right?
I fooled his own son. I am a leading man.
And Job himself was running through the storm drain.
Sorry, Steve.
Free as a chicken.
Ready to be a father.
And George Sr. needed to escape too.
I got him. Keeps him out of the kitchen.
And Michael, seeing what a life of cowardice leads to, decided he had enough of it.
Whoa.
And soon George Sr. came too, and it was time to render a plea.
Prosecution's got that stud from L.A. Law.
It is Harry Hamlin.
Yeah.
In the matter of the people versus Bluth, how do you plead?
We plead not guilty.
Order in the court.
Let a flashbang hammer in.
I'm tired of the cowardice. You're not guilty. We're gonna fight this. We'll get the truth.
They don't have
Well, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
About time I showed a little courage.
I just hope those Brits aren't as dangerous as Dad said.
Well, they're not gonna get any closer to us. If they do, we're gonna see them coming. Oh my God, that's Rita. Told her I was coming here and she came.
Aw.
That's Rita?
Yeah.
Wow, she's way out of his league.
Very much.
This is Charlize Theron.
I'm glad you're here. I want to call you sometime and take you out.
I'd really like that.
And then, just to prove to himself he wasn't a coward, he went one step further. And Rita was happy to be in Michael's life as well. For you see, Rita had a secret of her own.
Was she a spy?
Yeah,
So
what
she's
is
definitely working with the bad guys.
Yeah, what is the secret? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get the cliffhanger. Awesome.
right?
Forget me now.
Okay. There's not. There's no on the next
They
Arrested
changed
Development.
the format a little bit there. I like that. All right, cool. Yeah.
Okay,
awesome.
so she's danger, is what it is.
For sure.
Definitely out of his league. So I can see why it's like why the interest. That's why.
She's so strange.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't think they'd get her. I'm really glad they got her on the show. That's awesome.
Yeah, Academy Award winner.
Yeah. They're still pushing the boundaries, man. That bit with the hand is so.
Oh
gross.
my God, I have to run this through again on Pots and Pans after he sniffed it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was intense. There was some stuff there. Really sad we didn't see Andy Griffith though.
Yeah, for a second I thought
Not
we
making
were.
fun of Andy Griffith. Cannot stress that enough.
We didn't get Andy Griffith, but we got Harry Hamlin.
Harry Hamlin. Haven't seen him since Mad Men.
I was gonna say, yeah, he was amazing on Mad Men.
Yeah, he was great.
I love that like this show can just get random, like super random celebrities to show up for like 30 seconds.
If you love the show, why not? It's like when
Right?
Taylor Swift was on New Girl. You know, if you like the
Exactly.
show, sure. Prince was on New Girl.
Prince, yeah, exactly. But like, it's awesome. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
love
is.
it when shows do that. Like, we're gonna do 30 Rock later, and like I said, 30 Rock, that's just a great
Billions
outlet.
of cameos, right?
Great outlet
Mhm.
for celebrities to come on and just goof off. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that. And it's interesting too that they changed the format a little bit this episode.
Right.
With the recap that added some new stuff there, but they took away the on the next Arrested Development.
They flipped it, right? They,
Yep.
they put like, previously on, and none of that stuff was actually previously on, because the on the next Arrested Developments, they were never things were actually on the next Arrested Development. So they just flipped it to the other end of the episode.
Do you think that carries through, or do you think that was just
Great question. I don't know. We got kind of a cliffhanger here. I don't know how much that's going to continue. We didn't typically get those. I mean, the story always continued, right? It was always, serialized.
Sure.
But that was more of a cliffhanger than we're used to getting on the show.
We don't really get a whole lot of those in the show
Right.
at all. So yeah, I always look forward to it next week.
Yeah.
Now I'm really looking forward to it, man.
Yeah. I take it we're going to get more Charlize Theron moving
I'm cool with
forward.
that.
I am too.
Put her in everything.
That's right. And by the way, the hair plugs on Tobias was nasty. That was such
gross.
Hey, you don't expect a lot of body horror from this show, but we got a little bit there.
So when he first showed up with the hat on, they took it off. The camera was kind of far away from him. I thought it was like a strand of hair, and I was like, "Oh, that's blood."
Yeah, it was.
Like, that's
it was
blood.
gross.
So
that
nasty.
was so gross.
Ugh, my head hurts.
Appreciate it, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
See ya.